Hello. I hope everyone is doing well. I thank you so much, Miss Deborah, for giving me the opportunity to come in and answer this question about what my experience has been like with migraines and what I've learned, and just a little bit of my story. So I just want to come on and say, yes, a migraine is not the same thing as a headache. It is a headache, but it's a lot more than that, and I would say that it's a lot more inclusive and it's longer. I have experienced migraines for as long as I can remember, and gosh, there's so much to say. Maybe I'll start with when I first knew that that was a migraine. I recognized that it was a migraine because one of my teachers when I was in the 3rd grade told me that that's what it was, because I was like, I can't see. I literally cannot see anything. And she was like, what do you mean? Because I was squinting at her trying to see, because when I have a migraine, I can only, a lot of times I have an aura, which is a visual like spot. It's like a blur and you can't see. And at that point, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't think there was anything to do about it. It was just something that I had lived with, and that was that, period, right? And so for a lot of years, I just dealt with it, and it would get to the point that I would be nauseous. I would have to go to my room or go to a quiet place, sit in the dark, cover up my head, try to avoid all sounds, smells, whatever it was, because it's very extensive. And what I can tell you is that later, when I went into foster care, one of the doctors that I encountered told me that they were migraine headaches, and so I started seeing neurologists. But neurologists would tell me that I needed to take all of these different medications, and I was willing. I've tried every medication under the sun, and I can just say that it just depends. And for me, I can tell you that migraines have changed throughout the course of my life, depending on hormones, caffeine, how much I'm sleeping, how active I am, if I'm taking care of my body, if I'm moving my body, if my hair is clean. Like, I know it's so extensive, and I've heard different people say that their migraines have been triggered by certain food allergies, certain supplements, and I'm not here to tell anybody any kind of information about that. But I would say, if you are having migraine headaches, and these are migraines, these are headaches that are lasting anywhere from 4 hours to 8 hours, sometimes 3 days. I have had migraines to the point that I've been out of commission for 3 days, and I have tried so many things, and I have not given up hope that God yet too can deliver me from migraines. I don't think it's a lack of faith that somebody has a migraine. I do believe very strongly that it is important for us to document and to collect data about what triggers our migraines and what helps our migraines. For instance, many people have to take medication every day to prevent migraines. That may or may not work if you don't have all of the data that is contributing to why you might have a migraine. Sometimes it's a structural oh y'all, I just fixed my makeup. Sometimes it's a structural misalignment, and so you might have to go to a chiropractor. Sometimes it's a just a pressure. Ready? You can hear the thunder now, and I can tell you that oftentimes my migraines are triggered by storms or bad weather. So with that being said, I know that I have to drink plenty of water. I know that I have to limit my caffeine intake. I know that I have to get the right amount of sleep, not too much and not too little. I know that I have to move my body. And if you are struggling with migraines, I want you to not give up hope. I want to encourage you to keep talking about migraines. I want you to be able to educate the people around you, right? One of the things that we always say here at EQ with Lou is educate people how to treat you. And so you have to educate them appropriately. When I tell somebody that I have a migraine, because I've lived with them for so long, when I do tell somebody that I have migraines, it's really a matter of, creating a space for them to ask questions or not. It's totally up to them. It's not their responsibility. But I do know that the people that love and care about me, they're going to ask, and they're going to want to know what that's like. And they're going to see how they can support. So anyway, I hope that this helps, and if Miss Deborah would like me to come back on and talk about anything else, I will. I'm looking forward to kind of hearing what the experiences have been for some other people, and yeah, may you all have a blessed day. Remember, manage your emotions or they will manage you. Bye-bye.